Welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to talk about the future of this Porsche, and it's not good. And I want to start up here in the front, as I already have disassembled all the damaged area, and you can see this is the driver's side. It doesn't look that bad. Also, but I had to remove the radiators and everything else. The fenders are done. Over here, when you see some scratches went through that, the crash bar was bent a little bit, but the main damage was in the passenger side. So if you see the passenger side trunk is just collapsed, and the driver's side is fine. Well, relatively fine. So as you see, there you have some parts inside, and let's go towards that most damaged area. And this is the horrible look. Some people might say like, oh, this is fixable. Yeah, I went to a shop and they quoted me just to replace this one piece, not considering the trunk, $1,600, which I'm not going to do. And on the driver's side, there is one small crack that I found. It was right here, as if you can see the white line. That's a crack within two panels, and it probably might cause the issues with alignment later, but the car drives. The car drove inside this garage, as you can see, and it's mostly the mechanical parts are in perfect shape. I have no doubts about that. The rest, like in the front, that was the issues are coming from. So I had an idea to build something like a hot rod. I wanted to do the lights over here, LED lights, like build the bar, put 3 LED lights, and wire them to the original wiring harness, so they would work with the rest of the stuff. But the issue with that is that I still need to fix this. Still $1,600 out of my pocket to fix that. So I found another solution, and to go towards that, we need to get out of this garage and go for a little drive. So out with the old and in with the new. So here it is, the new Boxster. This is what's gonna be with the old one. I'm gonna use parts of the broken Boxster to fix this one, and there is really not much to fix. I was very lucky to get this car. It was cheaper than the previous one, and it has not much things to fix, and I will show you in a minute. Battery is still not dead, so that's good. A bunch of coins. I already have a huge bag. Okay, so the interior is black. I have some carpets from the trunk. This thing smells, but it starts. It's also manual. No check engines. This is the correctly special. No check engines, runs and drives. Also, this car does not drive. If I put it in a gear and release clutch, nothing happens because the axle is disconnected. And yeah, the car is really messy. The plastic on the windows are shot, so I'm going to switch the roof from the old car. Interior just needs to be cleaned really badly. It needs to be cleaned. it needs an oil change for sure. It has 114,000 miles. Works well. I actually very surprised how well the car is, except the part that it's messy, but the rest is really nice, and it's missing the carpet for the driver's seat. So let's go outside and hear it roar. So it is smoking a little bit, but it smokes because someone has overfilled the engine with oil. So we need to drain the oil, put a new one, and we'll be fine. And reuse the tire from the other car. And let's try to see. That's all, and I'm gonna fix it, but only $11 because the set of screws from FCP Euro costs 11 bucks. So that's just what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna jack up the car and try to fix it and drive it, maybe even change the oil. So let's see how that goes. See you in a minute. As you can see, this is the only major damage, but I will replace the tail lights from the other Boxster. This I will just from the inside I will hit it back, set it back in its place, put a black bumper instead, or maybe I'll pay someone to fix this bumper and it'll be good to go. Some other small miscellaneous pieces I can replace from the black Boxster as well. Because I was afraid that the suspension is going to be damaged, because this had a spare on this side and this tire was on the other side. So I reused the tire from the black Boxster to put in here. These rims, I don't like them that much, they don't look that good anyway. And they will probably go with the chassis of the black Boxster out of the garage. The tires are still okay. Falcon. Okay, let's see the damaged side now. Here it is, the damaged side that prevents this guy from actually driving, and it doesn't look that bad. We're going to undo those two bolts, the alignment bolts, and pull this whole thing out, and hopefully that will it will help me to get inside and unscrew one bolt that's broke in there. I'll show you closer, and you can have a look at the engine, and it's oily, and that's kind of not surprising me because it's overfilled with oil. And I forgot something for oil change. Probably the oil change will not happen today, but we hopefully will be driving today, so finger crossed. Let's see what's up. So a quick update. I don't actually need to remove those two bolts, and whatever I'm doing right now is useless because the end of the axle actually compresses, has a springs, so you can just squeeze it and put it back into place, which is exactly what I did, but I did not film that section. So let's just forward to me driving the car. Okay, so after some time of fighting around trying to put a new bolt inside and having no luck doing that, I put this thing back in its place, and so I can drive now. I can drive to my garage and do it the proper way and get it off the street. So that's probably what I'm going to do. But before I'm going to do that, I need to go back to the probably really go back to the garage, fix the BMW, get it away from there, and drive this thing inside, so I can do the roof, the suspension, and the rest of the things. And that is about it. The only thing else that I have here is the fender. It's collapsed over here a little bit, but it's nothing even functional, so I will probably just hammer it back until it gets into place a little bit, and that'll be it. It does not remove the functionality of the car whatsoever, so as long as the bumper fits here, I'll be okay. And now I'm probably going to put the car back on its wheels and do a circle around the block and see how it drives. Okay, very first drive. Where is the belt? Okay. First gear is in. And it drives, it stops. That's good. Oh, I need to find a location how I can place it here. So here it is. The car drives. Some of the things don't work, like left, it works, up, does not work. Wipers, they, yucks, they work. I just need to replace the wipers themselves. The hazards work. Stereo turns on, but the screen does not work. So I think probably it's the connecting issue. With the slave, I'm not sure. Let's see. It is turned on, but nothing is showing up. AC works. The rest of the heating seats, I even have heated seats, and that works. So the car now just needs cleaning, maintenance, and be ready for the inspection, because one of the things that I have not tell you is how much I bought this car for and what it's worth, particularly on the papers, because this is not the clean title like the ones I got before. This is the salvage title, and I have to go to the salvage inspection, and that's gonna cost me $200, which is okay. It's normal. Just it's gonna take time of preparation and driving to the location. Then another thing, I bought this car actually cheaper than the Porsche I got before, and the Porsche before I got for 2200. The winning bid was 2200. This one I won for 1800. So I got it specifically for the reason that I figured I'm gonna use parts off of the crashed car to fix this one, and then I will sell this one so I can make money from the parts from the crashed car, because otherwise I will just financially be below zero, and that's not cool. That just means that I won't be buying any cars anytime soon, and won't be driving anything anytime soon. Anything fun. I mean, I still have the BMW to fix and the other Porsche to take apart. So, wish me luck. I'll see you next time, and don't get it into cases like I have.